Can you keep a secret? Sphere Entertainment might just be the investment community's best-kept secret. How would I ever know that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a mix of analyst predictions for the future of the Sphere stock, with some plans from the company itself regarding expansion, alongside an incoming surge of investment specifically into the entertainment sector. You know, the usual things that will get every investor set and ready to pour it all into a growing and possibly thriving market. It's not often that Wall Street buzzes about a new venture that has the potential to redefine the consumer entertainment landscape. But here we have it. Especially since Sphere Entertainment has emerged from the shadows into its first year with its first quarter results that have left many analysts scratching their heads and others scrambling to get in on the action. Now granted, the stock is not doing its best right now, but these turbulent times appear to be the vicious storm right before sunshine and rainbows. And if everything moves ahead as planned, you will be sure to make a good buck on this stock. And with names like U2 and Darren Aronofsky already synced with this revolutionary venue, it's high time we take a closer look at what makes Sphere a possibly lucrative investment. Welcome back, everyone, to Investocracy.
We'll move along to your final buy then, which is the Sphere, up 43% this year, with JP Morgan upgrading the stock to overweight today, saying international in terms of a next location is a matter of when, not if. Quickly, you would stick with it here as well?
I love this stock. It's a small cap stock. It's volatile, but yeah, they're looking at Korea, Abu Dhabi, and their only location in Las Vegas is a must stop for everybody. And it's such a unique situation. You have smells and wind can be in. You have haptics. It's immersive. It's so unique. To me, it has that mode around it. It's a buy for me because I think it's revolutionizing entertainment and concerts as well as live sports. They've got that first UFC fight coming up in September. It's a small company. It's just started, but I love it.
Let's jump right into the details. For a company that just started its operations on September 29th, Sphere Entertainment reported, at the time, impressive first-quarter results. The entertainment venue, aptly named The Sphere, situated in the glitzy landscape of Las Vegas, hosted a myriad of events. One of the most notable was U2's 40-date concert residency. Darren Aronofsky's Postcards from Earth, a mesmerizing 50-minute film, also graced the Sphere's screens, pulling in a significant portion of revenue. During this first quarter, Sphere showed $167.2 million in total revenue. Breaking it down, $92.9 million came from the screenings of Postcards from Earth, $55.2 million from concerts and a Seoul sporting event, and $17.5 million from the advertising revenue, courtesy of its gargantuan spherical exterior. Admittedly, the $14.1 million in segment-adjusted operating income is not Mount Everest, but hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, right? And these results have led projections down a path that has this company and this stock in particular getting its investors to only see green dollar signs on the horizon. Which brings us to the question that is probably on everyone's mind right now. If everything is bright for the company, why is the stock taking a hit when it should be soaring with pride in the current time? And to answer that, we are going to have to talk about the entertainment sector and its quite prosperous future clashing with the Sphere's ever-growing costs. But before we go any further, if you want to keep up with Sphere Entertainment's latest updates and keep up with the stock market's latest news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post multiple times daily about the biggest changes and catalysts in the market, so click the follow button if you don't want to miss the newest market updates.
Let's see how Sphere's doing. We'll move on to that one. Sphere Entertainment up 17% in 2024. Investors are watching for experience demand to see if there's any signs of weakness there. Those high-profile residencies in Vegas continue. We mentioned Fish earlier, but MSG Networks still accounts for 50% of the company's revenue, despite its sexy name change. Lee, what would you do with it?
I just want Sphere on its own. My wife came back from the first U2 concert. I get there Monday, I'm ready to buy. But then I look at it and I realize Madison Square Garden TV, I don't even watch the Knicks or the Rangers. Why is it involved in this company? Secondly, it has declining earnings. It's a streaming story that's going downhill. And so I think Sphere is going to knock it out of the ballpark. The problem is I've got half the revenues going straight down. So I only care about how bad Madison Square Garden Networks is and if they can stabilize that.
You should see the New York Post. I should have stopped. I gave up on following the Knicks years ago, and now they're on this great run. People are upgrading the stocks because of it. Maybe they'll get bailed out this year.
You know what? If MSG Networks and the Knicks work out, then great. But we just want to make sure that the bleed stops at the network so Sphere can just go print money. I admit it's sort of a one-trick pony, but every once in a while I'll buy one of these stocks. This is that type of thing. And, 1 out of 5 times I make money. So buyer beware, but we all know the Sphere is phenomenal.
It's something special, and it's kind of fun to see it. Would you buy what the broader market leap? Quick parting word. What's it doing? It's going to go back up. It's going down. What do you think?
We're going up. We're going to see 5,400 or higher sometime in the next whatever.
All right.
The inflation story, it's delayed, not destroyed.
The Sphere is a huge project as it is and saw a substantial amount of hype from the moment of unveiling till the very first concerts and events that took place. Everyone and their mama could tell that this is a project with immense potential and a surely bright future for investment. But just like every other new project that starts up in its respective market sector, there would always be complications. Some of these complications came from the immense operating costs that it took to run the Sphere and keep it operational 24/7. And if you add in market anxiety and increased speculation and weariness, you get yourself a perfect storm for investors to slightly lose hope and let the stock tumble down a little bit. Now, how will they ever be able to combat such expectation with the level of work and management that they have to do to keep this thing running? And the answer, my friend, lies in just one simple word: expansion. There will never be sunshine and rainbows if you don't have positive outlook for your struggling business that is based on plans already set in stone. And the Sphere is looking to expand and start a whole franchise that will take the world by storm. So what you may see a tumbling stock with no future, others see an opportunity to buy in and invest for the long haul. But before going any further, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
Caroline Woods is here from the New York Stock Exchange. Thank you for joining us. You're taking a look at Sphere Entertainment, which is up almost 10% today. Does that have anything to do with the concert that it recently had?
Were you seeing those pictures on Twitter too, Renita? I kept seeing them. It looks really cool. But yeah, Sphere Entertainment stock is surging about 10%. It's the parent company of the Sphere, which is this new concert venue in Las Vegas. I kept seeing pictures over the weekend from its kicking off its first show with U2, and it's pretty incredible, and it's clearly giving the stock a boost today. And it's interesting because it's actually, there's the concert venue inside, and then outside it has all these LED panels. So it's basically a giant advertisement on the outside. So it's an ad generator as well as a concert venue. But CEO James Dolan, he heads Madison Square Garden Sports as well, which owns the Knicks and the Rangers here in New York. He's hoping to build a similar set of venues around the world. But this particular one cost $2.3 billion to build and has nearly 18,000 seats. So It kicked off its opening weekend with a series of concerts from U2. U2 will actually play a total of 25 concerts at the venue. Ticket prices range from $400 to $1,495. So you won't catch me buying any tickets for there. But they're also offering a tour into the future of technology, which with those ticket prices start at $49. So a little bit more in my budget.
Interestingly, Sphere's management is steering the ship toward an ambitious horizon. CEO Jim Dolan hinted at extending the content beyond what's already on offer, alongside the huge expansion plans. If you ask me, that's like trying to top a winning recipe, but with a plan in place. Or perhaps two. And let's be honest, the real gold mines are more spheres around the world. Think about it. Replicated venues profiting globally, just like how McDonald's replicated their success worldwide through franchising. Speaking of replicating success, let's not forget about the innovative approach Sphere has by combining different types of events. Imagine catching a U2 concert and a Postcards from Earth screening in one day, topped off with a late-night EDM bash. The potential of maximizing revenue streams is indeed mouthwatering. Also, there's room to reduce costs. In the last quarter, Sphere's SG&A expenses hit nearly $97.8 million. While not insignificant, there's hope that as the Sphere becomes a must-see tourist destination, advertising costs will decrease. Imagine that, fewer expenses and more profits. And here's a fun thought. What's riskier than investing in the stock market? trying to time the next big hit in entertainment. But Sphere seems to be blazing a trail that's not just exciting but also data-backed. The company's overall performance is strong and is worth a close watch.
Clearly giving the stock a pop today. I will say, I was taking a look at some of the analyst commentary. Macquarie analyst actually attended the event there, called it revolutionary, but does say that the franchise model potential will increasingly be their focus going forward. So progress on franchising this will likely drive the stock. And then after earnings, JP Morgan recently did up their price target on the company to $28 from $25. So as you can see, it's currently trading at $41.22, so quite a bit higher than that price target. But they said while the attention the Exosphere received on social media and the press is giving us incremental confidence on what forward demand will be from artists, consumers, and corporate partners, the ultimate success of the venue and viability of future spheres will hinge largely on original content, so they have to get to work on developing some more original content there. There are only 6 analysts that cover this company. All of them are in the hold rating or in the hold camp right now, and the median price target's $32. So it's currently trading $9 higher than that right now. So great day for Sphere. Let's see if some of the analysts catch up or if these gains can hold.
It is a great day for Sphere, and I gotta say, hats off on the creativity and just the fact that we see concerts becoming a lot more of an experience, not just having to do with the music itself, and this definitely proves that.
So, what's the big takeaway here? Sphere Entertainment could very well be the hot new consumer brand we've been waiting for. Currently trading at a $1.5 billion market cap, it's valued at about 7.5 times last quarter's annualized operating income, which seems pretty reasonable. The company is new but shows strong results and has astronomical growth potential. Of course, there are concerns, such as the company's debt standing at $1.4 billion, offset by $615 million in cash, and the uncertain future of the MSG network. Yet, the burgeoning success of the Sphere outweighs these risks. It's an investment avenue that holds immense promise. What about you? Do you think Sphere Entertainment is on track to become a cornerstone of the modern entertainment industry? Or is it a risky venture you'd rather steer clear of? Let's discuss. And finally, if you would like to know what companies like Sphere Entertainment have been up to these past few days, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.